Good afternoon, folks, and welcome to Lake ETV News at noon with Sherwood. Now, we are not in our same location right now. We're standing here at the prop shop. Behind me is a seaplane. This is one of the seaplanes that they actually use to take you on a seaplane ride, okay? I'm going to walk around town, talk to a few local restaurants and businesses. If you'd like to come along, come with us. Good afternoon, folks. I'm standing here with Eric Weaver, one of the Jones brothers here. He was in a movie just recently called The Rum Diary. The Rum Diaries, and he was in that movie with Johnny Depp. So how was that? What was that like being in a movie with Johnny Depp?
Oh, it was a lot of fun. The trip to Puerto Rico was a lot of fun. Lots of stops all the way down, and then being on set with the actors was a great time. We actually did dialogue in the airplane that didn't make the movie, but that was a lot of fun as well.
So this plane was featured in the movie.
This was the airplane. It actually looks a little different now than it did in the movie. In the movie, it didn't have the red or the decals or anything on it, so it was just white and blue.
Well, I saw the previews. In the previews, I saw this man, so he's definitely in the movie.
The highlight of the movie was definitely meeting the actors and doing the saltwater landing out there, which was really challenging, and doing a lot of the air-to-air work was a lot of fun. I mean, it was just a lot of fun to do that, and then really the places that they put us up and all that was fabulous as well.
So how long did some of the takes take?
There were quite a few takes. The dialogue, like I say, that didn't make the movie, we spent all day doing that, and there were multiple takes. Everybody was in the airplane, myself and all four actors, and that we spent the whole day pretty much doing that. And then the other day we spent doing a lot of the air-to-air. We spent a full day doing air-to-air, and then we spent a full day doing landings and takeoffs from the beach on President's Beach on the North Shore, and then taxiing around with the actors. In fact, there's a beaching scene that you'll see in the movie that we spent in the airplane on the water with all four actors, with Johnny in the back seat and the others all around. So
that just seems like a lot of fun to be able to make a movie with Johnny Depp, because he's like one of the best actors.
He was just as genuine, a nice guy as you could ever meet, and yeah, just.
Who else was in the movie besides Johnny Depp?
Giovanni Riberosi, and there's some other names, faces that I recognize, but I can't say their names. Right. We do training, both multi-engine and single-engine training, and this airplane is one of the best suited multi-engine seaplane training aircraft in the world, and it's really Tavares and Jones Brothers in this location. We are one of probably 3 locations in the world that you can actually do multi-engine seaplane training, and we're far and away the busiest location. How long does
it take? What's the procedure on getting a license to fly one of these?
Well, typically what it takes, it depends on, of course, on what level of license that we're working on, whether it's private, commercial, or an ATP license. But typically speaking, it's somewhere between 5 and 12 hours, depending on what we have to accomplish, whether it's an initial or it's an add-on or whatever it might be. And typically we're bringing folks into town for anywhere from 3 to 14 days, depending on what they're doing, because some folks will come and we'll do both a single and a multi, or we'll do, for instance, I just did one that we started with a single or multi-engine ATP, and then we went on and did his multi-engine instructor's rating as well. So we do, we pretty much do just about anything with the airplanes, and really have excellent qualified instructors. Myself, and I have, my partner Ricky Rowe is a 30,000-hour airline pilot and a very experienced seaplane pilot, and we have a multitude of other really well qualified instruction and high time seaplane guys to get training from.
Well, there you go. You heard it from the man. If you want to get your license, come down here and see Mr. Weaver, and they'll take you up and show you how to do it. So if you would like to see this plane in person that was in this movie, come on down here with Mr. Eric Weaver, and they have seaplane rides. They start at $35 for 10 minutes or something like that, and they go up as far as you want. And so come on down and see us. We'd love to have you down here at the Seaplane City of Tavares. Thank you.
Quality Printing and Publishing has been serving the printing needs of businesses, nonprofits, and individuals since 1950. We offer traditional offset printing and short-run on-demand color printing for everything you need printed. Professional typesetting is available, and we are an authorized Adobe services provider. As a publisher, we also provide standard binary and finishing. So when you need professional results, come see your hometown full-service printer.
I'm standing here with Tudor, Premier Boat Tour guy here. Talk to me about your boat. What are we doing here?
We're running tours from Tavares, from the seaplane base. We're running 2-hour tours. They're running through the Dora Canal and into the Dead River. Once we're on the Dora Canal, we look at all the different birds and marine life that we'll see. Typically the alligators, the great blue herons, the anhingas, some of the birds we see. And also we're looking at the bald cypress swamp. Bald cypress swamp, some of the trees over 1,000 years old. So it's a natural jungle river as we go through.
So what's some of the feedback you get from your guests? I mean, like, obviously it sounds like a nice time.
The customers love it. They can't believe that there's still areas that have been unspoilt in that way. They're still very open to, the Dora Canal is a protected area, 200 feet on either side, so nothing comes in, nothing goes out. Tree falls down, push to the side, continue on our way. So
that's good to hear. You've got some holiday things you're going to be doing. Like you just finished with your Halloween tours, but now you're going to start off with probably some Christmas or fall tours.
That's absolutely right. We just finished with what we call our spooktacular tours, 1-hour tours down the Dora Canal at night. Spooky stories.
Spooky.
That's it. And obviously the marine, the wildlife that's down there at night. Then coming up just the Sunday after Thanksgiving, we're going to start off with our Christmas cruise. We do 1-hour cruises just as the sun sets. Head out onto the lake, serve a warm beverage, some Christmas cookies. We're going to have some Christmas carols, Christmas music, Christmas stories, and see what seasonal displays are out there from all the people that live either in the canal or on the lake. So lots to see, and we'll be doing that the whole month of December.
Standing here with Zach at Press for Time, one of the owners of this establishment. So what do you do here? What's your food?
We have a lot of good sandwiches. So we have and salads mostly. We have a great Cuban sandwich.
I agree.
And we make a really good chicken salad also.
Yes, you do.
Thank you.
What are your hours of business here, Zach?
Currently we are open from 10 to 3 on Monday through Wednesday, and 7:30 to 3 Thursday and Friday for breakfast on Friday. Thursday and Friday breakfast.
Thursday, Friday, you have breakfast. That's good to know. See, there's not a lot of places in town that have breakfast. Do you ever have entertainment on the weekends? If you're open, if you're going to stay open in the nights, would you have entertainment?
Yeah, when we open up on the nights, we will have entertainment, but we haven't got to that far yet, but we will get there, hopefully.
Well, good. Well, Press for Time with Zach. Come down and check him out. Here we are inside the building with Zach. Behind here is where all the magic happens in Zach's kitchen. Okay, we're standing on the corner here at Pat's Fabulous Finds, and unfortunately she didn't stay with us today. She's closed. But this is a resale shop. It's Monday through Friday, 10 to 4. Looking in the window, I'm seeing some beautiful dresses. It looks like women's wear. Wedding gowns. Come down and check out Pat's Fabulous Finds here in Tavares on the corner of Maine and New Hampshire. Folks, we're standing here at the Green Canine dog and cat supply shop, and also they babysit. They do all kinds of clothing, vitamins, supplies, gifts, cat procedures, cat products. And they're doing a Santa pet photos November 19th from 9 to 1 by appointment only. So come get your pet photoed. Let's enter. Look around with your camera. I'm standing here with the owner. Paul, what are your hours here at your Green Canine?
8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday, and on Saturday 10 to 2.
What do you do here? Give them an idea of what we do here.
Well, we sell natural pet products. We also do doggy daycare, and we do professional pet bathing.
Hi, babies. What's your name? Prince. You're cute, Prince. Prince Charming. Yes, I see. We're going behind the scenes of the Green Canine. Come with me. This looks like nap, where the dogs nap. Small dog play area. Indoor. This is the large dog. So how many dogs do you get in a day?
It varies. We haven't gone under 12. We're all the way up to 19 in a day.
This is local people that bring their pets to you to watch them while they're at work. Is that correct?
Yes, it's people that work downtown. Someone comes from the villages to work in Leesburg and comes here. They're at Mount Dora, everywhere. Howley, everywhere they come.
That's incredible. So, you have small dogs and large dogs, so they're never together, the big and the small dogs.
The only exception is older, large dogs that can't be in the high energy group. They prefer to be with the little ones.
So, do they have a place they can run? We're gonna do that. Okay. Well, there's Prince. Nice. So for the dogs, like the big dogs go out and they do their running for a little while, and then they come in, and the small dogs, because they don't always go together.
For instance, today the door was open all day. They had full access in and out, and I just rotated them. The weather's so nice, we didn't even need the air today.
Well, you getting this? This is nice out here, isn't it, for these little guys? All right. Well, look, this was great. Thanks for letting us come by and interview. And this is the Grand Canine. We're out. Now we're at the train depot. We're going to have a little visit with Miss Gay. Good afternoon. How are you, sweetie?
Good. How are you, Sherwood?
Tell me what goes on down here.
Well, there's a lot of activity that goes on here now, but I'm here to talk about the Floating Ghost Seance Tour that happens every Saturday night.
Okay.
It's historical and hysterical. Yeah. There's a lot of education in it, but there's a lot of fun, a lot of comedy, and some spooking. We start at sunset. This time of year, it's around 7:15, 7:30. When the clocks change, we'll have to see. But when people call for reservations or contact us through text or email, we tell them the time when we call them back and confirm with them about 48 hours in advance. They've been fun for us to do, and a lot of people have said, oh, this is great, I'll tell my friends about it.
That's great. So also what goes on here is the train meets here on Saturdays and Sundays, right here, and we should go talk to Conductor Neil and see what he has to say. I'm good, thank you. Good afternoon. We're at the train depot, and I'm standing here with Neil. I'm Sherwood Neil. It's a pleasure. I'm one of the guys at the landing down there, Al's Empire, we call it.
Awesome.
So tell us about the train. What are we doing here?
Well, the train is a unique experience. It has been in 20 movies. It's called the Orange Blossom Cannonball, and we're offering a 2-hour, 16-mile round trip between here, Tavares, and Lake Gem, Florida. I would say it's more of a pleasure ride than anything, but you get the sights and the sounds of a steam engine, which is a living, breathing machine. It's awesome.
So tell me about the holiday coming up. You're going to be doing something with the train for Christmas. You just finished your pumpkin patch ride and your fall ride. Now what are you doing?
Well, we've got the Santa Claus Express, or as my boss called it today, the Cannonball Christmas. And we're going to take the train, and we're actually going to take the kids and the families over to the North Pole. Now you're going to say, how do you do that? Everything is magical at Christmas, isn't it? So the kids are going to be taken over to the North Pole, where Santa will board the train and go along and talk to the kids. We're going to serve hot cocoa and cookies on there. Santa's going to have a special little gift for each child. It's a lot of fun.
Now what's the price on just an average, on an average?
Sure. Well, the Santa trains are an average price of about $15 a piece, and that includes everything on the train and all that. It's just a lot of fun. You can get discount tickets online, and we're not really pushing people towards online buying, but boy, that's where everybody's heading right now, especially for discount deals and all that. And the Santa trains are going to run like 25 different days starting the day after Thanksgiving, so it's going to be fun. I've done them for years, and to watch the wide eyes of the kids, yeah, it's all about the kids.
So how much does it cost for someone to take a ride on a Friday or Saturday?
No problem. Right now, adults are $25, seniors or kids are $15. Once again, if you book it online, you save 15%. So you're really looking at $21.25 for adults and $12.75 for kids.
Well, what you're doing is great for Tavares, and everybody's excited about the steam train. I know when it goes by Al's Landing, we all wave to it, and we all have a good time with it, especially when they honks that steam horn.
Absolutely. Well, yes, we've heard all about what happens when we honk the horn as we go by there. And when we get on the train, and I tell everybody, I said, the one prerogative you have to do is you must wave. And I'll tell you, going by Al's Landing all down there with all those people, it is cool. The other day we were there, I don't think the guy purposely was doing it, but he was playing some Johnny Cash as this train is going by.
Yes.
It don't get any better than that. Come and ride this train, and it's awesome.
So, yeah, well, we appreciate it, Neil. Thank
My
you so
pleasure.
much. We're out at the depot. Okay, touring Tavares, and here we are at the Lake Door Sushi, a new business in town, Lake Door Sushi. We're going to step on in. Sushi and sake inside this door. Hurry. Okay, so this is the master here. This is the man that puts all the sushi together. And your name is?
My name is Takashi Kobayashi.
How many years have you been doing this?
Since '85, so you can figure it out. Yeah.
And so, what are your hours the hours you're open here?
Open here is that the lunch is Monday through Friday, 11:30 to 2:30, and dinner is 4:30 to 9, and the Saturday is 4:30 to 10, and Sunday we close.
Now, do you have beer and wine in this?
Yes.
What's your favorite rolls that you do here?
All rolls are my favorite, but it's up to even the customer to make. But favorite is that the passion rolls, Orlando rolls is popular here.
Well, right now we've got some rolls over here. What are these rolls?
It's basic roll, but it's California roll, the vegetable cucumber and avocado, and the tempura shrimp roll, and there was teriyaki sauce on it.
Well, we thank you for letting us interview you. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're coming to the end of our tour. We're here at Dockside, part of Al's Empire, and we have Henry, the manager, here. Henry, what do you do here?
I do the barbecue, I cook, I clean, I do the plants, the trees, I do everything here. This is a
one-man show.
One-man show.
All right, well, tell us about your barbecue. How do you do it? How does it...
Okay, well, I'm not going to give you all my secrets, but I'm going to give you some of it here. Okay. What I do, I smoke my pork, whether it be the pork, the beef. I smoke it for 4 hours to 5 hours, sometimes 3 hours.
How do you smoke? Where do you smoke it in? You got a big smoker?
Smoker over here, and it's got the timer and everything on it. It is got temperature control, all that stuff. It's really high tech. And what I do is I'll smoke it for 4 hours, then I'll cover it up, drop the temperature down to 150. You'll cook it for another 15 to 16 hours for a total of about 20 hours. Wow. And
very tender, obviously.
Very, very tender. And then I do the ribs for 4 hours. But certain little things that I do with the pork and the beef that are different. Like the pork, I'll add apple juice, a little bit of water. I'll spray the pork with apple juice to give it an apple juice flavor. Instead of using apple wood, people use apple wood, oranges. I like to use straight apple juice because you get the same effect with less cost. Understand? And
so what other things do you have? What's your sides down here? What are your sides?
The sides that I have are coleslaw, baked beans, tater tots, French fries, coleslaw, collard greens. Everything is amazing, fantastic. I have return customers come back all the time, especially for my collard greens. But if you've ever had one of our hot dogs here, you will always come back to have another hot dog.
There's a good hot dog here at the Dockside.
Really good hot
dog. So now what are
your
your hours of operation here?
My hours of operation from 11 o'clock till 8. On Fridays, I stay open. On Fridays and Saturdays, I stay open until 9 o'clock p.m.
Do you have a day that you're closed?
We're only closed on Mondays.
Henry, I understand you had Lake Magazine here today. What were they here for today?
Well, I met Beth Barron and her husband, Mr. Barron, and they were here. They're the people that are opening up a car plant. I mean, specialty cars they're building, and amazing people they are. They came in and had lunch. I did an interview, and they took my pictures. We did a photo shoot for the barbecue restaurant.
And that's going to be featured in Lake Magazine.
Exactly. It'll be in Lake Magazine, and they sampled my food, and they were really, really impressed. They're really, really impressed with our food. And the husband came later on, and he wanted to have dinner, so.
Well, there you go. Lake Magazine will be featured in that in December. December? In December?
Yep.
In December. Look for that Lake Magazine Dockside in December. Thanks. Okay, we've reached our final destination on touring Tavares, and we have landed at Top Shelf. Let's go in and see what it's all about. We'll take the elevator. We are now inside the elevator of Top Shelf. Ooh, pretty, isn't it? Second floor, lingerie. Roger, what are your hours here?
We're open every Thursday through Sunday from 4 p.m. to 11. We have a special show this Sunday. It's called Divas by Dawn, and Carlene Mitchell is going to be doing Diana Ross, Aretha Franklin.
Some legends.
Absolutely. She's doing all the divas. Yeah. Whitney Houston and Natalie Cole. Yep.
That'll be fun. So that's Sunday from 6 to 8.
Actually 6 to 8. The show starts at 6. Unlike the typical night when we just do dance sets or lounge sets or whatever, she's doing an actual show. She comes out as all these entertainers like every 20 minutes or so. She keeps changing. Wow. And she's won incredible awards for it. And I think it's going to be pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what are your foodies here? What kind of food do you have up here at Top Shelf?
It's all steaks, seafoods, and really incredible pastas as well.
Well, there you go. That's Top Shelf with Mr. Kuzer, and we're out. Okay, folks, we are really now at our final destination. It's Al's Landing. Let's go check it out. We're going to try to find one of the owners of this establishment. Back at Al's, this is one of the co-owners, DJ. DJ, what are your hours of business here?
Well, Monday through Thursday, we're open from 11 to 11, or really till our last customer leaves. Yeah. And on the weekend, we're open till 2 a.m. Again, our bartenders and our staff are here till we have the last person leave.
Very good. And so, do you have entertainment here at Al's Landing?
Yes, we do. We have entertainment Wednesday through Sunday. We have some great musicians, and we do have entertainment Saturday and Sunday during the day also.
Great. And also, what kind of, come forward here, what kind of food do you offer here at Al's Landing?
Well, we offer a little bit of everything. This is a casual dining restaurant. We are known for our fish boat, which comes with great fries. We're also known for our flatbreads, whether you have the Asiago and cheese or the zucchini flatbread. People love our hors d'oeuvres. Everything is homemade here, so it's made to order.
Very good. Well, that's Al's Landing. We're out.
Forget to pack the lunch? No problem. Al's Dockside in Tavares, located on beautiful Lake Dora, has the best barbecue this side of the Mississippi. Don't miss the boat. Get to Al's Dockside. Come by land or by sea. Al's Dockside has plenty of parking. And remember, call from the boat and eat while you float.